This story is not your common love story. But how should I know? I wasn't there. I grew up listening to them. In my head, everything happened for a reason. A beautiful queen, late parents, but well raised, enough to carry the weight of responsibility that a kingdom brings. She took it upon herself with love and justice for the people of Gullahem. Numberless volunteers came up to the queen, showing off their different presents to conquer the heart of such a lovely treasure. She was loved, but she didn't feel appreciated. Truly appreciated. She used to escape in the woods with a villager. Forbidden, but not entirely impossible for a queen. It was all she ever wanted, all she ever dreamt and needed. Need, because when responsibility calls, so does duty. You can imagine, it did not take them too long to make it official. With time, duty became their only child. The safety of the kingdom was all they could ever dream for, and they were good at it. Of course, there were preferences, but marriage begins family, a lineage, so the new king took care of the hard work. He took care of the queen, the round table members, and the village. And sometimes he took special care of one peculiar round table member. In secret.
Mondd anyókatól a hegyen, fenn messze mély szépet láttál, hol fenn szél foly sziklák közén, és kis manó népot járkál. Néha dallam száll a völgyöléből, lebben tündérhaj a nagy erdőn.
As the queen started to suspect, the village could feel the rage and decay of their kingdom. In the night of kings and queens, she could see how beautiful young ladies of everywhere came to see the handsome king. It is when she realized that her people didn't love her anymore the same way, that she was slowly left behind. That night, the queen ordered to kill all the beautiful, fertile young ladies and whoever tried to defend them, even from the high ranges of the round table members. Blood was spilled everywhere. Fear reigned, but the things came back the way they were, for a time. Later after, the king finally found a flaw in his precious wife. Jealousy. With so much power in his hands, he decided to give the queen a break from all the crown pressure, to take care of herself. Or so she thought. Later, a new queen was introduced to the crown, and the previous one was finally left behind and forgotten.
But darling, creatures like me, you're the bad ones in someone else's story.
Zahira of Gullahem! I've come here to stop this madness once and for all!
Well. Look at who finally decided to show up. I heard it has a different name now. Ionel it is. Tell me, what can I do for you?
It's been a long time. I'm king now. Villagers die in the most strangest ways. Crops are bad despite the good care. And a beautiful eternal spring. Maybe it's time for us to make peace. This is not the way.
Is that the reason you sent your stupid men after me? Is that the same reason you come in for me, finally, with a sword on you, to make peace? How dare you? After all these years of humiliation, I was born to rule that throne in which you sit to proudly call yourself a king. And I will take it back, no matter what!
You changed, Zahira. You didn't care about the people anymore. You slaughtered them during the night of the kings and the queen. You left me no option.
No option? Was your mistress part of your options? Peasant. I picked you up from the darkness you were surrounded with. I fed you, cleaned you, clothed you, and made you my king. But you committed treason. Dethroned me to live as a peasant, the same way as you were. For this crime, thou shalt pay the consequences of snatching Queen Zahira of Gullahem's crown. Any last words?
More like a last breath of life, if you allow me. Forgive me. I will always love you. No!
Don't
resist the breeze, and in the name of nature, I command the trees to grant us support from danger, and all retrograde birds will tell the leaves, and wind blow the secret of the warriors of the half of the east. I command the clouds to annunciate our diseases, to carry on our mission until we walk in the right place. We'll never get this. Someone will come, and your soul will be vanished in the shadow and now carry on, Brielle.
No! Why did you come? Why? Answer me! Why did you come? Please. You ruined everything. Why?
That was pretty close. Can't believe you tried to stab me from behind. Twice now. Thou shalt not die alone, because I will glorify your death with the company of the woman you love the most. Tell you what, I won't take the crown. I'm not welcome there anymore. If you could only understand how deep was my love for you, you would also see it was me the one who loved you the most. Can't leave without you, so you won't leave without me. And now we're even, my king. But darling, creatures like me are the bad ones in someone else's story.